Hey everyone, this is Jennifer, and today I'm going to be sitting down to plan out the month of June. But this video is a little bit special because I have a guest in the studio today.
Hi everyone.
So as you can see, we are on summer break, and typically he's hanging out with Dad or out in the living room, but today he is at his craft desk working on something in his Erin Condren Star Wars journal. So we are going to get started with the June plan with me. I am using PlannerKate Kit 525. So I have H1 here and H2, and then the H3, which is the dashboard page. So what is kind of blowing my mind right now is that this is the last monthly that I will be doing in this particular planner, because the next month, July, I'll be in my Erin Condren LifePlanner for 2023-2024. I always do an academic start. I think it's because I work in education, and then that's just kind of how the years go. It was more of a July to June in my mind rather than a January through December. I'm kind of anxious to see if that would change, or curious to see if that would change once my son is out of school, if I'll still kind of have that academic mindset. We shall see. So I did order the hourly again for 23-24. However, after several years of using a colorful version, I did decide to go with the canvas, which is a really neutral planner. But I am happy with a neutral option this year that's truly neutral from Erin Condren. The tabs are gray. The pages have literally no color on them. It's all sort of black, white, gray scale. And that means I can use whatever PlannerKate stickers I want to add some color. And for me right now, I'm kind of leaning towards all of the wildflower stuff. Okay, so I am not going to put the dots down this month. I kind of like, with this really busy pattern, more of some white space, white background showing on the actual calendar page, especially since I'm using this colored sidebar. Let's go ahead and jump in to plans. I will cover up this box down here that's actually July 1st with this little full box. And then I think I'll use this for one of our vacations or special plans. So June is going to be pretty busy for us as a family, but I also don't want to be too specific on the internet and let the whole world know our plans. Some of these things will be local, some of them may be out of town. I'm not going to put times or locations, but you get the idea. This weekend is going to be kind of a fuller one for us, so that's why I'm marking that off. I'm going to use my ruler to trim this with my slice tool. It's just a little bit of a cleaner break than just ripping it with the ruler. And then I need to mark off, let's see, the 11th and 12th as well. I'm going to start with the big things first and then plan around that accordingly. So we have that down, and then let's see what else we have. We have another busy few days, and I think I'm just going to use the thin washi off of this sheet 2, and we'll mark off this 23 and 24th, I should say 23rd and 24th. that will go over the 25th through the 26th. Okay, so now we have kind of the major weekends blocked off here, and then we can put in some of the other things. So let's start with my personal plans first. Oh guys, I almost forgot. We have holidays on here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I really like that the holidays are included on the monthly kits this year. Summer is almost here officially. It's exciting. And then Father's Day is this month. Look, they're all like right back to back. Okay. Now back to my plans. We'll use these black labels for that. So on the 1st, we will have the option of packing some boxes for the church, kind of prepping for our local annual Christmas donation and getting ahead of the game there. And typically I don't get to do that because I work full time, but we will possibly join them this month. And then I also need to remember that there are swimming lessons available. Last year that didn't happen, but they are offering some at our outdoor pool. And I need to ask my son for sure if he wants me to register him, but that registration opens up on the 5th. So make a note of that. And then I saw on the Erin Condren website that the monthly life planners are launching on June 6th, and I will probably pick one of those up for myself again this year. And then I have a sorority meeting on the 19th. That will be for me. And I think really that's it for my personal stuff. Now, I have tried to plan some things for my son. I feel like it's this balance of making sure we have stuff to do, but then also not going crazy and letting summer be kind of a relaxation, go with the flow. But I did sign him up for tumbling. I don't know if I mentioned that in some of my other plan with me's, but he has recently earned his black belt at Taekwondo. And of course they do a bunch of different kicks and cartwheel kicks and all sorts of things. And he really wants to be better about kind of the tumbling aspect of Taekwondo and being flexible. So he did want to sign up for this kind of introduction to tumbling, increase your flexibility, and the summer was the perfect time to do that. So we do have that going on Tuesdays. And then his Taekwondo schedule, we're still doing that, but I have that in my mind, and I know I've mentioned this before. I don't put things that are routine down, such as Taekwondo or church every Sunday on here, because it just clutters up the spread, in my opinion. And I know that I won't forget about those because they happen at the same time all the time. And then on Thursdays, he has some things going on for the reading program, which he'll do the reading portion as far as reading the books all the time, every week. But then they also have these extra things, like on the 8th, They have a little zoo, mobile zoo coming, so he could totally do that if he wanted to, in addition to like the actual reading of the books. Let's finish up with some of the other library programs. The next Thursday, we have a weatherman coming, and I'm sure they will have like some fun activities to kind of correspond with that. And then the next Thursday after that, we have MoCo coming, and then we'll finish up library programming with some local honeybee instruction. And my brother actually raises honeybees and makes his own honey, collects it, does all of that stuff. So I'm sure Gus, after, you know, seeing my brother do all of that stuff at home, will be interested in checking that program out. So the last thing that I kind of had planned for my son specifically was free, actually it's not free, it's like $1 movie day at the theater, and those have a date range. So from 6/5 to 6/8 they are playing Home, and looking at our schedule, it might be best to obviously avoid Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think what I'll do is list the first one on the 5th, and we'll use black just because I want to use more black on this specific spread, even though usually I mix it up. Like, since I used black for myself, I might typically use some other colors for him, but I'm feeling the black today. So this will be Home. And for this week, the 5th will work the best. And then the next week we have Chicken Run, and Monday will not work because we have this big weekend planned already. So we'll probably need to do Wednesday. So that one is Chicken Run. And it looks like the next week is Madagascar. And let's look at the dates and see which works best for that week. So we have the 19th through the 22nd. I have a meeting that day, tumbling. So this will probably be a Wednesday option as well. And then we're gonna wrap up with Megamind. And that will be the 26th through the 29th. And with this busy weekend, tumbling and library, will make this another Wednesday movie. And then the last big thing we have tickets to a live theater, and I want to use like a larger label, and these monthly sheets don't really have anything other than the skinny labels. But the good news is I have the kit. So this is my kit's binder from PlannerKate, and I did pick up the weekly kit. So what I can do is pull one of these add-ons, something that's a little bit larger. Maybe just, let's look through here what I have. I have just the basic labels, or I have the dash labels, or the dash scallops. I think I'll do a dashed scallop just so it stands out a little bit more, with all of these being kind of straight edges. I think the scallop will add something extra, I guess. And we have a 10:30 ticket start. And that will be on the 15th. So I think that that's it as far as things, again, outside of the norm. I think it's a good balance. Like I said, I tried to plan some things. We probably won't do all of this. Like there are going to be weeks I know for sure where once he goes to tumbling and, you know, we have library, he might not want to go see the dollar movie, or he might want to see the dollar movie and not go to library time. He's old enough now that he can kind of communicate with me what he would like to do, what his preference is, and then if he's too tired, obviously he'll let me know and be like, Mom, let's just take a rest day, which those are totally fine with me as well. I do have some things that I want to put over here on the sidebar. And for that, I will use these date stickers that you could put over all of the dates. So the first one is my friend Sue's birthday. She's one of my sorority sisters. Her birthday is in June. If I can get this down straight. And then we're gonna skip a line and mark Lucia's birthday. She's also one of my sorority sisters. And we'll use one of these little flags to mark who the hostess is for sorority this month. I've talked about that a little bit too. I am like the texting person. So I text all the reminders. And for our next meeting, Lucia is the hostess. So I'll want to remind her of that. That's it for the sidebar. Let's move on to the dashboard page. I'm gonna flip this over. It's funny how, like, once you get through your planner, how the pages sit so far down on the coil. It's kind of like at the beginning when you don't have many pages on the left-hand side. So let's open this up, make it a little bit easier to work with, and get the dashboard stickers down. I like these because they fit perfectly and they cover everything up on the paper itself, so I don't have to worry about trying to make something look correct. All the spacing and alignment is already done for me. And one of the hacks that I have, I know this is an Erin Condren plan with me, but those plum paper planners, the tabbed pages are really slick. They're like a coated laminate material. And I do not enjoy having to remember a permanent marker or a special pen outside of my gel pen. And these stickers work really well because then you're not having to write on the laminate of the planner. You can just write on the sticker with your normal ink pen. So as an example, here's one of my plum paper planners. You can see this dashboard is just the same as this, only a different kit, fills the whole page. And then I used a perpetual calendar to set up for the month of May, which is a full-size sticker. But this is what the plum looks like on a blank page. So this is their paper, which gives me no issue, but the actual tabbed page is what I cover with stickers. So I'm really not going to be doing any writing on this page so far because this is a memory space for me. So at the end of June, I'll print off our favorite memory or something that happened during the month and put that here. Let's see, down here, I'm going to leave this blank. I have been putting like a scripture or a quote down here. I will put the PlannerKate kits that will be released this month when I know what they are. Is it already time for August maybe? That sounds about right. And then up here we will put some goals. So I'll label that with the goals sticker that comes on this sheet. And we'll go to our notes page and pull June items. Patios, grill, and hamper. Those are just my monthly tasks. And as I'm sitting here looking, I might use these little stars from the monthly as a placeholder, and then I can put a check mark in the star when I have it completed. So we need to power wash the patio, get that all cleaned off. Same thing with the grill, and then my hampers, which are like a plastic material, I like to power wash those too and just get all the yuck out of it. Nice and clean and bleach it and that sort of thing. And then we will look back at May. Maybe it wasn't May, it was April. So April, I broke this page down into some different sections, and I think I might do that again for the month of June. It really helped keep me on track. So let me grab some more of those June kit stickers that match. And we're gonna use probably some of these journaling kit stickers from sheet 1, the notes page shell, and then the functional sheet G. And the nice thing obviously is that the stickers that I don't use off of these sheets, I will incorporate them into like my weekly or daily pages. They're not gonna go to waste. So I'm gonna put this washi down here in the corner. And then we'll use some of these brush strokes to make some of those sections. And it seemed like the sections that I had for April really kept me on track. So let's do the same ones again. We'll have an organize, home, and actually we'll use these checklists. That kind of helps with the line spacing as well, how many lines I need to go down for my next section. So we have that one, and then this one. And we'll need another brush stroke header over here with another checklist. Sometimes I get in these moods, which you guys know, I think, where I like to try all of the stickers and all of the things. And then other times I'm like, that worked so well for me, made me more productive. Why change things up? And that's the mood I'm in right now for this monthly plan with me. Let's just keep what works going. So this first one is organize. And we had a section for home, a section for places we want to go. That's not like to Walmart to pick up the groceries. That's like extra stuff that we want to do, like fun things like the park or whatever. And then I want a to buy section as I see stuff maybe come on sale for school for next year or seasonal items. I can pick those up. So I want to make a list of things that I might catch at a discount this month as well. Now I know for sure I need to organize my son's closet. That's kind of been done, sort of like halfway. Same with the game closet. I need to finish that up. I also really want to organize under the kitchen sink as well and get all of those cleaning supplies and everything refreshed, throw away empty bottles, that sort of thing. As far as home goes, I want to put twinkle lights up outside around my new chicken coop area. I painted our family room a month or so ago, but I really would also like to paint our entryway. And I need some artwork for my office. I want to take down this little shelf that I have and add a piece of art. So I need to pick that out as well. So you can see this is kind of different than the organizing. Home and organize are different in my mind. And then for to go, we want to go to the pool, to the Civic Center, the $1 movies that I talked about. Probably we'll want to go to the outdoor drive-in movies as well. And visit some different family members. And then right now I don't have anything for the to buy section. So that's going to wrap up this dashboard page and my list page for now. And then of course the monthly calendar is set. So I hope you guys enjoyed the plan with me. Maybe you got some ideas for stickers or how to maybe lay out your notes page. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful in some way, even if it was just to enjoy a plan with me. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you back on my next video. Bye guys.